Hi, Rosie. You've been a good girl. Yes, of course you have. You're always a good girl. Five deaths, 5 murders in 4 months. He's escalating. I still know nothing. I know nothing. What am I supposed to do? I don't even have anything to connect the victims. There's just nothing. I need a break. Stay safe. I always stay safe. Though you could have just given this to me instead of breaking into my office. Did you let her in? Some guard dog you are. I bet you just rolled over and waited for her to give you belly rubs, didn't you? I don't blame you, though. What do you think, Rosie? Should we just go to bed? Get some sleep? Might help, don't you think? Yeah. We should just go to bed. Okay. What? Where am I? What is this? What just happened? Is anyone here? Okay. Right, still good. Everything's still here. Don't know where I am. Don't know what happened, but this is fine. This will be fine. How did I even get here? What is... Oh, sorry, you're on fire? Oh God. Are you okay? Okay. This is fine. Can you help me? Maybe? Oh my God. Why is that happening? I don't know why that's happening. Okay. I just need to find a way home. I can do that. I can maybe do that. Oh God, I left the door open. Rosie's going to get out. Train station. Okay, I can wait for a train. I'm sure that there's a train that will come and take me home, and this will be fine, right? Yes. Okay. There's no indication on when a train will be here. Okay. Anyone can sell me a ticket? Anything, please? I'd like to go home now. This is not...
Elodie!
Hello?
Hello! Wonderful to see you again.
What?
You are looking well.
I don't... Oh... Why do people keep smoking when I look at them?
Seems you need to adjust to your new powers.
What are you talking about? Where is this? Where am I? Please, can I go home?
Go home? No, of course not. You're on Planet Grab.
What is Planet Grab?
It's a game show.
Okay. What is a game show?
Oh dear. I forgot you are not from this time. Fascinating.
Could you maybe just explain what's going on in terms I understand? Please?
I suppose it is a play of sorts. You're being broadcasted to a bunch of viewers.
Okay, why?
For entertainment purposes, of course.
Okay, I don't...
Why else?
I don't want to be part of entertainment. I would like to go home.
Oh, but you signed the contract, don't you remember?
No? What contract?
The contract to get here? Oh, your memory. So frail.
No. I'd like to just... There's a train station. I can just get on a train and go, please? Thank you. I don't want to be here. I would not have...
Unfortunately.
I would not have signed any sort of contract.
Oh, but you did!
How do I know you aren't just lying to me? I think that maybe somebody just drugged me in my office and then kidnapped me, and now you're trying to tell me that I did things that I very much did not do. So... This is now just a kidnapping.
I suppose that's one way to look at it, though you did sign a contract. I would have the physical form, though it is up in the office, unfortunately, along with all the others.
Okay, others? There are other people here?
Of course! You're not competing alone.
Right. Okay. How long is this going to take?
Until there's only one of you left. As long as you...
I'm sorry, are we killing each other?
If that's how you interpret it, I suppose yes. We can only have one winner.
I don't want to be part of that.
You already signed the contract. Unfortunately, you don't have a choice anymore.
Oh! Did you just hit me? You said if we interpret it that way, but does it have to be that way? Is there a possibility that we can just... What happens to the losers if they don't die? Can we just go home? Oh my god!
Oh dear. Interesting. They tend to do that.
But my question stands. Only one person can be a winner, but what happens to the losers?
Well, Galgora deals with them.
Deals with them how? What is Galgora?
Well, Galgora is the company that runs this entire show.
Okay.
And we take care of them in our own means.
Still, not an answer.
That's not something you have to worry about. All you have to worry about is winning.
I'm not going to try to win at the expense of others' lives, and I certainly don't want to die myself.
Well, you'll have to find another way around, I suppose.
Okay.
I'm sure if you asked the other contestants, they'd be willing to answer any questions you have.
Alright, and who are you exactly?
Oh, well, my name is Giddy, otherwise known as G-1DD13.
Okay, and what is your role here?
I'm the game showrunner, for now at least, until showrunner himself comes back.
Okay. Alright. So, What does that mean? You'll be telling us what to do, how to act? Are we given scripts?
No, of course not. It's a reality TV show. We give you events to participate in. You interact with other individuals.
And I have no ability to just say, no, I don't want to be part of this.
Of course not. Like I said, you signed the contract.
All right. I would like to see this contract and see the actual terms of it.
I suppose I could get you a physical copy, but it won't be for quite some time. Our printer, unfortunately, is broken up at headquarters.
Convenient.
It is quite unfortunate, yes.
Still going through budget cuts, Giddy.
Hello, Scout! Wonderful seeing you here.
Harassing the newbies as usual, I guess.
Well, of course! Who else is going to introduce them to all of you little squishies?
Potentially anyone else is better than you.
Who would you suggest?
Me?
Well, then do my job for me. I'll be off
If you
then.
would so kindly leave, thank you.
Of course.
Okay. That happened. Hello.
Hi. I'm Scout from Splendor. What's your name?
Elodie Locke. My friends and enemies call me Rogue.
Rogue.
Yes.
Interesting.
Um,
When did you get here?
just now, I think.
Oh, very fresh.
Yes, though she was mentioning something about a contract that I apparently signed, though I have no memory of doing so. I don't know if I believe it,
many
and
of us
also
do.
these llamas are very pushy. Oh!
The trader will wander off. Apologies if you were hurt in the backlash.
Oh, no, that's fine. Thank you.
You probably won't see that contract. It's been weeks and the rest of us haven't either. It's a
Yeah.
convenient excuse.
Yes. Do you remember signing a contract?
I don't. Most people don't. There is a few that seem happy to be here. Maybe they do.
I'm not convinced that it exists.
Yeah, me neither. How is he doing that?
I think it might be me.
You make people glow.
I guess so.
I mean, that's convenient. Just keep staring at him. There we go. I mean,
I didn't used to be able to do
people
that.
have... Oh, yeah, that happens. There's many people with many different kinds of abilities. Some had their abilities before, others didn't. You'll get used to them over time.
Right.
Were you assigned a district?
I don't know.
Perhaps a word between your memories. Philodoxia, Splendor,
You
Frontier.
you said Splendor earlier. That sounded familiar, so maybe it was that?
Well, that's where I'm from, so it's at least I know it's safe. Welcome to Summit Station. It's called that because of that building over there. There's a few people in the show that have a deeper connection to it.
What is it?
It was a meeting place for them, a safe space. They come from a place where gods communicate with the living, and they had enchanted it with wards of protection to safely have those interactions. It doesn't do much anymore. There's several holes in it.
Oh,
From the same beings they said would protect it.
that's
why it's
not
here,
good.
I guess. There's the train station, that's how you'll get to your district. Travel to other districts that aren't your own is restricted for most individuals. Yourself is likely included.
All right.
I am a rare few that can travel between districts due to my biology. There is a few others for their various reasons, but generally it's safer to stay between your own district and here.
What happens if you
There is
try?
Employees come for you. Your chip. There's something in your head. It tracks your biometrics, and will feed that back to Galgora, and they'll come for you if you try.
Oh,
And if you try to remove it, they may incinerate you.
they sound like lovely people.
Yeah, not the best company.
No. Well, they are abducting people and forcing them to compete, possibly for their lives? So...
We've fought before. Incited by them to fight between us. It wasn't pleasant.
no. What even is the goal of this? It's a competition, but for what?
Here, I think. If you win, you get the planet.
Okay. And people
Or something
want that?
similar, at least. No. Not really. But as you said, we signed a contract we don't remember, or
Right.
at least they say we do, and we don't really have a choice. Some people do want to win for their various reasons. No one's particularly sure what will happen actually towards the end.
Has anyone been eliminated yet?
Not entirely, that I'm aware. Death doesn't come easy. It's painful until you get reconstituted in a safer location, usually.
Oh. Interesting.
You have to be very careful around here for the person that you met has a tendency of handing out bounties on people's heads for entertainment.
Great.
So you have to protect yourself from them.
Don't get on their bad side then.
Or anyone's, really, if you can help it. Anchipers, my friend, is their bookstore library up there.
Ah,
Let's just say hi. Anchipers.
hello. Oh, sorry.
Greetings.
Hi, I'm new. Nice to meet you. I'm, names,
Yes.
sorry. I'm
pleasure.
Elodie. You can call me Rogue.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Rogue. I am Atropos.
Hi. So you're also part of this game show?
Yes, I am a contestant, unfortunately.
Right. What is the win condition? They said last person standing, but does anyone actually know how the game is played? Are there rules?
There are confinements like the teleporting, like I said before. Some things restricted. You'll just find out as they come. We don't really. There's not a rule book per se. We just do things and see how they react. The goal is to be entertaining. But as you said, the last one standing, but if we don't die, that tends to last a long time. We haven't had a elimination, so to speak.
So this could, in theory, just sort of last forever, until we all die of old age.
Or they get bored of us, yes.
Right.
When we stop becoming entertaining, we'll be eliminated. Or at least that's what they tell us.
Great.
It's a lot to take in.
Yes.
Take your time.
I have the things I need to do. I have people who are going to be looking for me. I have a dog that's going to run out onto the street. This isn't okay. I don't want to just play along, but I get the sense I have no choice.
Well, we're all individually trying to, find the alternate win condition.
Right.
A way to not die, but to get out of here. But no one... I mean, there is ideas, but they listen to everything we say. So any plan, if they wouldn't want that, would stop us, I'm sure.
And no one's found any sort of way to escape? No even possibilities?
There is some new people in the dome, and they said they smashed through some sort of spatial barrier with a spaceship. So at least we know it's not indestructible. We just don't know how to... I mean, they broke their spaceship, and now they're stranded here because other contestants made a deal with some sort of solar, reincarnation of the sun entity who is keeping them here and stopped them from escaping before it was patched up by Galgora.
Okay.
So there's ways, I'm sure, if we could get out that way without ships, so they couldn't remotely incinerate us on our way out, then I'm sure that would be a possibility, but I'm not sure about you. I don't carry an extra spaceship in my back pocket.
No. That seems like a useful thing to have, though.
If it was an opportunity, I would definitely make one.
So in the meantime, just focus on surviving, right?
Pretty much. Try to find something to enjoy while you're here. It helps.
Okay. You mentioned the districts. Are you from... Where are you from, Atropos?
I reside in the frontier.
Right, so we can all sort of come to this central area without issue then?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
At least they don't fully prevent us from meeting and discussing. That's something.
That would be quite lonely at times. If we couldn't at least speak to each other.
What sort of things have you both found to stay entertaining?
Well, I run a recovery or rescue center, kind of more on the lens of like a handyman for hire for people. I can travel to every district, so when people need assistance or to gather things or assistance building, I get called for them. But I'm also power generation, similarly to Earth colonies like steam and electro generation has been my passion project in Splendor. I can show you later if that's something you're interested in, but it's available to people as needed.
Alright. Fascinating. Okay. What about you?
I haven't really been doing anything exciting. I suppose I've been constructing an archive of sorts.
Archives are certainly useful, especially in a place like this. Knowledge is power.
As I would usually believe, though there are inhibitors to that, unfortunately.
How so?
It is hard to construct when you're being hunted down by a celestial being frequently.
Right. This celestial being, the sun god entity?
They would be the same.
Is that something to be concerned about?
If he asks you whether you're his friend, for now, for your safety, just agree and converse with him. He is seemingly harmless to those that haven't declared him an enemy yet.
Okay. Do you know his intentions?
Not anymore, really. Originally, he seemed to be hellbent on killing Anthropos, and now he's just hanging around.
Oh. I'm sorry. That sounds horrific.
Being burnt alive more than once is not pleasurable, though it's nothing I can do to stop it, I suppose.
Still. And is anything being done about this? About him? Or is...
There are some complications, though we have a idea on how we are going to rid this plane of him, though he was a close companion of me and a couple of friends prior to his outburst.
I suppose that would make it more difficult.
He was once a less reincarnation, more closely aligned solar entity, and then became like a fully reincarnated solar entity, and it was quite the shift in power levels and temper.
How did that happen? Do you know?
There was some
Well-
information that I came in contact with, and unfortunately it got shared amongst individuals, and he did not appreciate that.
Right. Well, I guess for now we'll just hope not to run into him.
That would be beneficial for everyone involved, I think.
Yes. Alright, anything else that I should know so that I don't immediately die?
I imagine most other contestants will be fairly friendly to you, unless you give them a reason not to be. They get along with most, especially as you're new. They'll give you time to settle in.
Alright.
I mean, the ocean is very scary until you get some more protection. There's very large whales that will chase you down. But be careful
Concerning.
of the ocean.
Right.
Not any more than a normal human ocean, though, to be honest. They're just as dangerous. I don't think there's any more instant death. I suppose you have any ideas?
Not off the top of my head, no.
That's comforting, I suppose.
There's
Just-
only one celestial being to worry about.
Good.
Well, I suppose there's also Getty, though. She is unavoidable, unfortunately.
Yes. I got that sense.
Although, like I said, it's unlikely that she would kill you herself. It's less entertaining that way.
Right.
It would like to come in the form of someone else. Just be wary of people.
People here are deceiving
Oh.
most times.
Right. Okay. So I probably need to find some way to protect myself.
We can help as much as you wish, or if you wish to start yourself with the mines that are just over there. And there is
Okay.
some basic equipment, or I can help you as much as you desire. I know people would prefer not to be to feel indebted by someone, although you wouldn't have to owe me anything. Something you can start with over there with the mines, and if you fall into deciding you need additional help, I'm open to providing you whatever you need to get started.
Alright. I think that will be the best way to do it. See how difficult it is to get things for myself, at least. But I appreciate the offer. Yes. Oh, sorry.
It's okay, I stepped into your vision.
That will certainly take some getting used to.
Perhaps some glasses of sorts may help. There's
Maybe.
a range of sunglasses or goggles, you know. things maybe limit you.
I don't really understand how it works, but it's worth a try.
I didn't ask. What did you do before here?
Oh, I'm a private detective. I solve
Interesting.
crimes.
Well, perhaps you can solve this mystery before we can.
How long have you all been here?
Weeks. You start to lose count.
Oh.
So all of this area connected. You can travel down the veins or mine through hole, but down here is considered the deep mines, the trades I mentioned.
Right. Going to be honest, I have expected that to be some sort of trap.
That's wariness will keep you safe. These employees will give you the basic trick. If there's something you feel like is missing, you can sometimes shouting about it out loud will eventually get them here. If you shout at the employees enough, they may bring a trade if there's something that you feel like is missing.
Great.
Although I wouldn't expect too much from them. This is also, I guess, a liability waiver. He carries a notepad and a clipboard to sign for liabilities.
Great. Not really any choice, and it seems as soon as you look at him, you're basically signing it, but...
That's kind of how they get you. It should be not terribly unsafe, at least in close proximity to this area. But I mean, you have a sword and an axe, so I'm sure you can defend yourself from the basic.
We'll see, I guess. Not had to do too much
you-
fighting.
If you need any help, just call out. I will be around Summit working on some things for a while.
Great. I may return to this later. Is there anything else you think I should see for now?
I mean, Splendor. There's a district to see, I guess.
Yes, I'd like to see that. Assuming that's harmless?
Better to keep your distance.
Okay.
You never know.
That was the location that Vega was kept.
Vega?
Yes.
A companion of ours.
Right.
He was supposed to act as a threat in order to dispel us from this area, though in true Vega fashion, he refused and was punished for it.
Have to give the show, right?
Unfortunately.
You said the gods destroyed the summit?
In the previous world, it was god-related. The sun reincarnation figure destroyed the meeting room that was a cornerstone of it in a recent outburst.
It was a sanctuary prior.
Not so much
It's
anymore.
significant and unfortunately not. Agora has taken it over, and it is no longer safe.
Unfortunate.
Indeed, it held quite a few memories.
I'm sorry. It's hard to lose buildings of significance.
Agreed. Though, one of the... I apologize. I go blind in the darkness.
Oh, it's dark out. Oh. I didn't
Yes.
even realize. Oh god.
Time is odd here.
I can actually see quite well. I didn't.
Perhaps those detective eyes of yours got much more special over
Perhaps.
time. There is safer ways to cross than the tracks, but although the trains don't run anymore.
I was going to
And so
say I
this
haven't
is-
seen any.
This is to Philodoxia.
Okay.
There are various people there. There is signage below if you ever get lost. And this is our stop to Splendor, and then over there is the one to Frontier.
Alright. So you.
I unfortunately can't come with.
Alright. I will likely return to this area later. Perhaps I'll see you then.
I will be here, yes.
Great. Alright. Thank you.
Archipus.
Oh, that's disorienting.
You get used to it. Welcome to Splendor. This is the non-living side currently. It's just quite a nice view after you port in.
It is very beautiful.
I think we have the largest train station, or at least the most detailed. So, the train station was our starting point. There is rooms above. They can. I mean, if you needed a place to stay, I don't live here anymore, so you could take my room. But most people are living still out of here.
Right?
There is, I think, an enchantment table in that direction. Then we have some villagers that are currently rescued inside of this room. For perhaps when you have some more materials, they have some decent enchantments in there, mending and sharpness. This can be quite useful.
I'm a little scared to attempt to trade with them. I feel like I might kill them.
You feel killing intent towards the villagers?
No, I just have to sort of look at them. And
You think your glowing turns into death, Rook?
it seemed like it was hurting people.
Oh. Huh. Well, killing them would not be preferable. So
No.
if you need any trades, just let me know. I can work on that.
I might ask
Via
others to do
proxy.
that, just in case. It seemed alright with the employees, but villagers are a little different.
That's fair. This is Vega's room, the person we talked about before.
Right. That's a lot of skulk.
Yes, well, he is akin to a warden of sorts. He's blind. You're okay with skulk, right?
I've never encountered it before. I've heard of it, but not in depth.
Well, hi. I'm Scout. I'm made of skulk.
Oh,
A physical embodiment of skulk as a hive.
fascinating.
We're not as bad as some people think we are. Although we're not all good either.
Well, that's just sort of people in general, isn't it?
Yeah, you'd think. This is, so before the Sun reincarnation, his name, I feel we keep talking around his name, I'm sure he'll live here anyway. His name is Hyperion,
Alright.
but before he was Hyperion, he was Aina, and this was where Aina stayed.
Why aren't they allowing people in?
I don't know, truly.
Has anyone tried to enter?
Best just I've glanced around, pushed the curtains. There's nothing in there notably. I think they're just keeping it cordoned off so nothing changes in case we do get him back. You know?
Suppose. Seems odd though.
It's not like wooden boards would really stop a lot of us.
No.
I have material phasing. I can, walk through walls.
Interesting.
This is the chef. He is probably the most expensive chef you will ever meet. Don't feel the need to ever buy anything from him. We have Judah and Thorben's room. They're a duo. They hang out around a lot together. They're from a planet that was quite technologically advanced. One of them is more attuned to like the ice element, and the other to fire. They work together quite well as a duo. Well, this was my room. It doesn't. I mean, it could also be your room. There's not much in here anymore. I think. I don't know where this hole came from. This is basically how the rooms came, except like the water, really.
Huh.
Yeah, that wasn't there. I kind of put that there.
Useful to have.
Potions.
I'd hate to take your space if you think you'll be back, but...
Oh, no, I live in the sky these days. We'll see that when we go out on the other side.
Alright, if you truly don't mind, then I may take you up on that, just to have someplace to keep my things for now.
Let me clear. Just for your privacy. I'll replace this deep sleep at some point. Do you need the water, or do you want me to clear the water? To make it presentable.
I'll keep it for now. It might come in useful.
Oh, okay, sure.
I don't know for what, but just in case.
I kind of left it a mess. I wasn't sure that anyone else was ever gonna come, so there's things in here you're welcome to any of it, or to throw it all away. It doesn't bother me, really.
Alright. Thank you.
I really just did throw iron swords and potions in. Anyway. Yes, so this is the rest of the train station. We have more to see.
Oh wow.
So this is the more lived-in side. So to our south over there, that's where I live, on the hill, with the limestone lower deck and the sky floor. I have an elevator.
Can you remotely control your elevator?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to use an elevator when you're at the floor and it's several hundred blocks above you.
Guess that makes sense. I think I just got an advertisement.
That does happen, unfortunately. I really would love some Galgarade, huh? Anyway. So, this building is actually fairly new. This is the resource bank. So, that duo that I told you about spent a lot of time putting this together. It has a variety of items and blocks on the second floor, and as long as you make, what you believe to be a fair trade, you can, swap in between as you feel necessary. It's a beautiful place. They did a very good job.
It's gorgeous. This clock is concerning.
I believe the term is that time is a soup. Berg.
I suppose that would make sense, sort of.
See, there's the Galgrade sponsorship.
I think you summoned it.
They always forget that one. It's my favorite one. It's my day one. Yes, but it's very nice. Again, very new. But as long as you're not taking and only taking, no one's going to particularly stop you. Actually, let me show you something that's very important. It may seem unimportant. This bin is a multi-dimensional device. It's kind of incredible. Okay, you can put various items in it, and you will receive a trash bag. Okay, I know it sounds like a joke, but this trash bag could contain any feasible item that could ever and possibly be crafted in the world.
Okay.
And also stuff that cannot be crafted. It's a very powerful mystic device.
I feel like I can't tell if you're being honest with me.
I really wish I was joking, but I'm not. Here, have this. Here's the trash bag. This is how we see your look. If you just
Okay.
what did you get?
Blue brass warped loco metal.
It's part of a train.
That's hilarious.
Truly, this could be Galgora at several points in the last few weeks have attempted to ban the existence of these bins. We have fought for their maintained existence. They're fairly cheap. I advise using anything that you have as anything you would otherwise throw away.
All right.
To compile it into a bin for a trash bag. You never know what sort of mystical device will come out. Oh no, Giddy is interacting. How is there not been?
There we go. Tiled packed ice.
Oh, interesting. Like I said, literally anything. It's kind of, you never know what you're gonna find.
Two kind of interesting looking blocks to start with. I'll take it.
These are, so this is an apartment building. So if you didn't want to live in the train station, I think the first floor of this building is available, although I was not the one that built it, so I don't know how obtaining a living arrangement here works directly.
Are they expecting many more people to fill such a large building?
We don't know. We were never really told that anyone was going to come or anyone wasn't going to. It seems like a nice area.
Yes.
I'm sure you could put a sign and claim one if you wanted to be here instead of the station.
If I'm going to be here for a long time, then I'd like to make my own office again. So I may end up eventually moving into that once it's made, but for now, I don't need too much of a space.
We're opening. These claims are open, so if there's nothing built in any of these spaces or no signs in them, you can claim one and you could build your office right in front of the bank if you so wish to.
Wonderful.
There's a few various size ones. We have a dock down here. There's a large water pool that leads out into the main sea to the south.
Yes.
I think they. Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just wondering, should we... Does Atropos need help?
If Hyperion appears, I would go to help, but it's unlikely that Giddy would actively attack Atropos.
Alright. Sorry, I just, saw that and was
teasing them.
concerned.
It's a something to check. We'll check on them after this, perhaps. And then the only other thing would be the power plant, although it's quite the trick. I can fly. Can I perhaps take you there? It would just a brief grab of your hand to bring you there.
Sure. Why not?
So this is the first floor of the power plant. Oh,
Interesting.
Giddy must like you.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Yeah, me neither, truly. I have several layers of power generation that include a reactor, a floor down. It's not too easy to show if you can't phase, to be honest. But if you need production of automation things, feel free to let me know.
Oh.
Oh. Did you? Perhaps you can phase too?
Maybe? I was just sort of... I don't know, you said that and it resonated.
Oh,
I think I can.
that's amazing. Very useful here.
Yeah.
Very useful to also negate and falling
Ah, that would make sense.
in experience. This is an experience contraption. So I have a tank of liquid experience from grinding up small mites. One of these generators equates to around 9 of the ones on the first floor. So this was my more in-depth power situation to help towards the rest of Splendor.
Right.
It's powered by a large man-made lava pool below. But something if you ever become interested in, I can assist you with feeding off it.
Yeah, I will say all of this
needing to
stuff,
work on things yourself.
this all confuses me greatly and I've never had any experience with it, so if I have questions I'll definitely ask you.
I learn all of this while being here, so I'm
Oh,
not
wow.
too experienced either. I just have been here long enough.
Nice.
But that was Splendor, for the most part.
Great.
You're obviously welcome to explore around as much as you can, but it seems like we have the other districts open too. So.
Yes. Curious to see them.
I'm not sure if Atropos is still here. Your glowing does make me slow, doesn't it? Interesting. We should.
Scared to test it, I don't want to hurt you.
It's okay. I have means. We can discuss this at a later date, perhaps, when you feel more comfortable. Atropos, are you here?
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
All right.
So Giddy tormenting you.
Unfortunately, that is a common occurrence.
Well, if the teleport pads are open, I'd love to see your home. If you'd like to. I don't know why she wanted you to show me, but
The archive is quite impressive in its scale, although not completed yet. It looks. You can get a foresight into what it will be.
yeah, I'd love to. Huh. More ads.
Vision really does hit all, huh?
Oh, it certainly is a frontier. It's a giant floating island?
Wait until you see what's on it. Interesting. Were your eyes affecting this? I'm so intrigued what would happen.
This is my observatory.
Are you an astronomer?
Previously, yes.
Oh, wow. That's impressive. I've never seen a telescope so big.
It is something I constructed myself.
May I take a look?
Of course. I'm still trying to remember how to use it, as I've been struggling with memory loss issues as of recently.
Oh. Is that common around here?
Not from what I've seen, no.
Outside of the initial contract non-existence, memories seem to be okay otherwise, except Fatchipus,
Right.
from what I've seen.
I was struck by lightning by a deity in my previous life, and it has granted me unique powers and unique looks, though it has caused my memory to fade slowly, fortunately.
That sounds very difficult.
It is, especially considering my life previously. I do not remember any of it.
Nothing. Well, if you ever think of anything that may help, I'd be happy to try to help.
I haven't been able to find a solution yet, though. My companion has been writing me books for a previous life.
You knew each other before this, then?
Yes, me and Vega were co-workers, I believe.
I'm glad you have someone.
Yes, it's been tough, considering that Vega isn't very fond of some of my decisions as of recently.
Oh? Sorry, I won't pry.
Yes.
I imagine everyone
It
has to make
is-
difficult decisions here.
I have a detest towards Hyperion, and Vega does not wish to be rid of him.
Right, because he was someone else prior. Yes?
He was a sort of father figure previously, and has now taken this celestial being form.
I can see how that would all get rather difficult then. There has to be some way to deal with him without killing him, though.
We are considering options, though it's becoming unclear what the solution will be,
Right.
unfortunately.
Maybe I can look into it some, see if... I don't have much experience with this sort of thing, but I am a puzzle solver.
It could prove quite useful, yes. Would you perhaps like to see the beginnings of the archive?
Yes, of course.
I have been working on it for quite some time, though I've been very low energy due to my lack of sleep.
I mean, seems like quite a lot's been done.
It goes quite far, yes.
Oh! Goodness. Are you going to fill this entire thing with books?
Yes, that is the goal.
That's impressive.
Will also span further down by 2 more levels.
Oh,
Of the same.
really? Wow.
I quite enjoy books.
I can tell. I also enjoy books. This is an incredible start. I'd love to read some of them.
You are more than welcome to stop by when you have access. Though my library at the summit is also open to all. If you request any specific books, I'm able to provide them to you.
Thank you. Yes, I'll definitely have to look at those. I'm very curious to see what's been gathered in this place. Especially seeing as it was mentioned that this is perhaps not the same time that I am from, and with mentions of things like spaceships, I imagine no one is exactly from the same times. So
It is quite different between individuals.
Seems the information gathered then would be incredible, spanning so much time and space.
It is quite interesting seeing other individuals interact.
Well, this is a very impressive home you have.
I appreciate it. You are, again, welcome whenever you'd like.
Thank you. Well, I'm not sure that's true, actually. I don't know if I'll be able to come here again after today.
I suppose I could provide you with any books that you need and bring the archive to you.
That would be nice. If I can think of anything, I'll ask. Well,
I shall let you go then.
yes, this has been a lot to take in. I think it might be best if I return to Splendor and give myself a moment to gather my thoughts.
That is probably for the best, yes?
Great. Thank you for the tour, and I'm sure we'll speak again soon.
Of course.
Right.
Would you like some assistance getting back to Splendor,
Yes, please.
Rogue? If I can take your hand.
Right.
Phasing, remember?
Yes.
Quite a convenient ability for getting around.
Definitely.
I'll leave you to gather your thought.
Thank you. I really appreciate you guiding me today.
Of course, if you need anything, just shout. I'll
Of course.
probably hear you.
Right. Until next time.
Have a good day.
You too. Oop. Alright. Well, I've been offered a room to stay in, for now at least. So I guess I will use that for the moment. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to be playing a game, possibly for my life, possibly for a planet that I have no interest in owning. I really just want to get home. It'll be fine. This will be fine, I'm sure. Maybe. I'll figure out how to get out of this, and everything will be okay. Right? Yes, it'll be fine. I'm going to maybe take a nap, and maybe this is just a dream. Just a horrible, horrible dream, and everything will be okay. Yeah. Okay.